It's so nice seeing all the kids getting together, working towards something that could potentially change their lives in the future. The best thing about tonight was just the sense of community cohesion, seeing all the kids together.
I think it's just something to be so proud of, that we've got so much talent in this area, and to harness it and to develop it, that's something we all need to focus on.
We hold this kind of space, which is about literature, it's about art, it's about boating, water and nature connectedness. We've got an amazing crew, and most of the crew are local.
Volunteering and giving my time, but I don't feel like I'm giving something, I feel like I'm getting something.
It makes me feel really proud of our little town, and that someone's chose to come and do something really quite special here today, and it just brings that history to life. So I think it's something like 90 years since they were actually used as coke ovens, so to see it today is kind of a bit nostalgic and stuff.
We've seen old generation, new generation. There's like such a mix, and I've not seen this gathering round here in years. To be honest, we don't have much like this round here, so it's a treat when it comes.
You know, as a child, you're always out and about and you're always sort of like playing and, you know, you appreciate nature, whereas when you grow up, you lose that. And this kind of brings you back to all that.
I very much believe in doing art with people, not at them. And for sort of meaningful collaboration to take place, that takes time. And Super Slow we really get that.
I'm always looking for ways to encourage our asylum seekers to get to know the community, and ways where the community gets to know them. Something like this where everybody's having a good time breaks down the barriers, as well as having quite a lot of meaning.
Today has been an amazing day for all of us. We really enjoyed ourselves.
I really liked the people who was narrating it with the Lancashire accents. Now I think that's a really good thing because you're feeling like you're at home.
When I was on the bus, I was feeling nervous. When I started singing and practicing, I felt like I could do it.
It's actually not only had some great impact in terms of health and well-being on our participants, it's also really informed our management and our board about the effect of being quite creative. It's about spending time and building those relationships. Being a long-term project has got some lasting effect.
It's the history side of it as well. It's amazing. It's worth getting out of bed for.
What stood out most about the linear park was that sheer scale of the number of people given the opportunity to get in a canoe or get on a bike or access a green space that previously perhaps was round the corner from the house but hadn't been animated in any way.
This is quite big really, like in terms of scale of work and community-based projects. It's something I want to be involved in but haven't before. Oh, it's just really nice, you know, because we stood there with everyone else that was making it too, and everyone's like, oh, I made this, and we're like, oh, we made this. And you just feel like, oh, we all did it together.
What we're doing through the process of creating an artwork is also creating a small mini version of the community. What are the critical conversations that need to be held to strengthen the fabric of the community?
So it's all about making Pendle a stronger place, and this project is sowing the seeds for that continuation.
I am the product of the mill in which we are going to be performing in. It is because of that mill that my ancestors came to this country. It's a fantastic opportunity for me to give something back to the community.
It's just such a lovely atmosphere. At the start there was only like 1 or 2 of us who came, and since then it's slowly built up. But from then they commissioned me to do some portraits of the local people of Clayton, which has been so much fun, and it actually inspired me to take my journey as an artist into a self-employed position.
I feel like I'm a bit of an advocate for volunteering it because it just has so many kind of like hidden benefits, if you will, whether it's mentally, socially, you know, learning those skills.
You can buy loads of pair of clothes from shops and stuff and then you just throw it away. But being here makes you appreciate what clothing really is.
It's amazing to be involved with something so niche, something so unique and something historic that hasn't been done in the UK for, you know, over 100 years.
Yeah, you get a sense of why it's one of the 7 wonders of the British waterways. Yeah.
For me, this little thing the plant that's growing up there, that's the thing that's interesting for me.
Yeah.
Like how nature can just like colonise anything.
Yeah.
People say, oh, there's nothing for us to do around here, there's no for anybody, but there is, and it's helping people's mental health and well-being. You know, it's really good for the community. People are coming together through food and, you know, music.
Before it was just a space, and now it's much more of a community space. I think with the structure being there, it's going to open it up to more members of the community.
It's more than the music, you know, getting to know new people and doing all these projects and that. It's that feeling of belonging. It's impacted me a lot because obviously I've never had the greatest mental health, so like it's like a bit of a home. It's like a bit of a family, what I never got to experience.
The Egg is a house, and it's an observatory, an artist studio, and it's a kind of mini museum. It's about stimulating curiosity and just enjoyment in simple things.
This area has been derelict for so long, and to have something exquisite like this happen, it's fantastic.
We make vibrant, adventurous spaces in places where they're least imagined.
To own a place where we can have our own peace of mind, our own space to think, to create, and see something beautiful to blossom is a small paradise for a woman.
Everybody that I know that is from Lancashire has some memory or some experience of either cotton in their family or how they feel about the industrial landscape that we've been left with. So I think Lancashire is definitely the right place for it.
People taking over old buildings that had such a rich kind of heritage and doing something with them that's modern and using it to talk about what's going on today as well. It's just perfect.
All these projects that are happening, you can see it's reigniting that love for the canal and making it a really nice place to be and a safe place to be.
It's having that footprint in the north of people here have got that at their doorstep. I think it's getting more and more exciting as time goes on. Like we've got bigger plans, bigger projects, bigger partnerships, getting the community involved as much as we can. The work that we're doing with artists, kind of building them skills in, giving opportunities for people in local areas. I think that's one of the more important things that we do.
We are empowered as people within the team to help shape projects with our local knowledge, our understanding of the local community at a grassroots level.